Sorry for being a little late. In the house, forgot something. Had to run into the house. Come on, StreamYard, don't be slow. I'm saying hello. Hi, everyone. I am currently sanding, and then after that, I'm going to go to using the new UV finish. So let's get this back on. Even though I've got pretty good dust collection, and since it's going to be noisy, I'll go ahead and put on some background music. Go ahead and mute this. Okay, I'm taking a quick time out. Question mark and thumbs up from Glenn. Okay, so what I just did there is I just sanded them using a random orbital sander that was 220 grits using this Cubitron structured abrasive. Unlike the standard abrasive grits where you have the holes to suction through, this thing's completely permeable. It makes it easier to just slap it on where you don't have to make sure your holes are lined up. But since the maple was planed with relatively sharp planer blades and the mahogany is a little bit softer and sands up well, I start off with the 220 and then I'm going to switch over to 400 grit. I don't know if I got one over there, so I'll make sure to take one when I go back. So I'm going to sand it twice, the 220 and then the 400. Since this is a wiping finish, the better the underlying surface is, the better the finish will come out. I'll be doing another round of sanding, and the main reason I need the mask is because when I'm blowing off the sawdust, I don't want to be breathing in any of that, even though the dust collection is pretty good for the actual sanding operation. Then once that's done, I'll turn off the whole music again, and then we'll get started in on using the UV cure finish. I'll show you how easy and fast it is to do that. Sorry I don't have enough USB cable for an up-close view of it, but I'll bring it over to show the finished parts. So, and then if I get done with that, then I'm going to start drilling and putting inserts for some of the other pieces. But I probably won't get that far because I'm probably going to wrap it up around 5 o'clock so I can go in and have dinner. And then I'm going to take the rest of the day a bit easier. I had a fall coming down the stairs this morning. It wasn't too bad, and it wasn't so much that I was overly weak. I just hit the one stair wrong. So, and Glenn says, how soon do you think you can put the pieces together? See if it's all right. I should be able to actually get the bottom layer, all 4 pieces that make up the stuff that touches the ground, assembled for both Takadais today before I end the stream, is what I'm expecting. So, all right. Also, the little pauses in my hands cramping. Not doing too bad now, but last night, like everything I was trying to do, I'd have to stop because I kept cramping up. It really sucks. Okay. I cannot emphasize enough how much that is better than I have sanded before using the proper tools and the proper grits. I went from like planed wood to what feels like glass smooth in a little over half an hour. So I'm really impressed with that. Mary is on. Hey, Mary, nice to see you. Hey, Glenn, join in chat. And Glenn says, hey, Mary. And Glenn says, that looked nice and smooth and well sanded. Yep, it feels like glass. And that's the fastest I've ever been able to do that. All right, so that's it for the hold music. This is the clean armor. 716 is the wiping finish, or wipe on. I don't know if this. Let's see if this works better. I don't know if there's like dust on the lens or whatever, but you're supposed to shake these up. This is actually some of it left over from last night. I don't know if, let's try this one. Actually, if I'm going to do that, let me. I think I let enough light in, it finally catalyzed. All right, I was going to try something with it if it hadn't, but let's see. Is that going to be dark or light? Well, I'm doing two different Takadais. One is maple and one is mahogany. And one's used up. This is the light-proof bag I keep in my applicators so that the resin doesn't harden up on them if light gets in. Now I've got blackout curtains up, so hopefully I won't have any issues. Yeah, since this stuff doesn't cure at all without UV, you don't have to worry about it hardening up after using it. Okay. I'm starting off with a very small amount of this finish. And I'm using a lid-free cloth wrapped this PVC would kind of like finish the finish application. Basically, I'm going to kind of run it all the same direction as the grain. Wipe up the excess since this is a wiping finish. Now put the cup behind the divider so it can't see the light. All right, let's look at it. Still not dusted in it. All right, we're going to give this 2-minute count. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 6, 7, 8, 31, 32, 6, 7, 8, 39, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6 minutes. Best. As you can see, finish is dry. I'm not leaving marks. I'm not getting anything on my hands. Other than weird muscle cramps and a fall today, not doing too bad. It's like I said, soak into the wood just a little bit. hit it with the light, it'll essentially lock in the vapor barrier. So after that, for the second coat, do not take your first side. It looks like I had enough work its way in. Problem. Just going to use a Q-tip to make your counterboard. Basically, I'm trying to get it on the off. Push down. That's great. This one's a little bit longer. Pieces had, but it's not really. If my count gets to 9, let me know. I'll just put on a little time. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. One thing I notice here is a little bit of a radius of the bottom of these counter doors, but it quite is not as set up as you like. So I think I'll also take some high-res photos for you folks and see what this looks like. It's not close. You can see a couple spots where I got a little bit of the first one raised up hard. I am going to, once I've got it coat on all of these pieces, I'll go ahead and wet sand it. And then I'll hit the second coat. I'll do a little more to make sure that we're not getting the whips and sides. Ready? I'll check the chat out. This. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 40, 42, 3, 4, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and there. My crap was I forgot to put the cup of it behind the light shield. Catch up real quick here. All right. Nice. There we go. And then Mary says, take it easy on yourself. Don't want you to get hurt. I'm going to do my best. And Gwen says, I'm doing okay. Had to get insulin before crying some other snackage. Sorry to hear that. And Gwen says, I hope you're doing well to me. And Kathleen says, good afternoon, boys and girls. Hey, Kathleen, nice to see you on. Kathleen says, just letting you know, I'm still alive. Good to hear that. And Gwen says, hello, Kathleen. Kathleen says, that's some pretty wood you're working with. Yep, it's maple and mahogany. And Gwen says, yay. And Gwen says, the one he's using is mahogany. I don't remember the other one. Yep, maple. And Kathleen says, I'm worried about the maple or some other light fine grained wood. Yep. And Kathleen says, is he using a UV response finish on them? Yep, it's supposed to cure in 2 minutes. And Gwen says, yep, I'll agree to that. It's a lot lighter. And Gwen says, yes, I believe so. Mary says, hey, Kathleen. Kathleen says, maple seems to be popular wood for a guy of all kinds. Yep. And Mary says, I'm doing good, thanks to Gwen. All right, let's see if I killed the reserve finish or not. Looks like I got the look. This was directional enough that it didn't set it off. Let's just get it on so it does kick off. It's on the wood. Not wasting it. Really as strong as fine. Got some slight out here. The pockets. Not sure. Shield. Light up function. Two, three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 7, 7, 1, 7, 2, 3, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 6, 2, 3, 6, 1, Add an instrument. Especially since I was having the part. Just making sure there aren't any bits. Together. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 4, 5, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 2, 3, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and chat. All right, let's see where I left off. All right. And Gwen says that's good to hear. It seems like so many people are having so many different issues right now. Kathleen says, worst thing that's happened to me since my last visit is having a bad fall last week. Son wanted to take me to the ER, but I said no. Ice packs and Cedrin have done the trick for me. Gwen says, ouch, I'm glad you're doing better now. And Gwen says, please hit the like button. Plus, thank you for the reminder, Gwen. Kathleen says, I had my granddaughter here for a few weeks, but she's going home on Tuesday and taking her dad with her for a week. Kathleen says he'll be bringing her brother to stay with us for a few weeks when he returns. That will be fun. I hope that's actual fun, not fun. Oh, sorry, fun. Gwen says, oh, wow, whatever will you do all by yourself? Kathleen says, depends a lot on weather and if I can get Jonathan to take me out. Gwen says, sounds like a plan. And Gwen says, I had places I wanted to go the last few weeks, but the heat here has been bad enough to kill people. Yep. All right. Let me get the other ends done, and then I'll get started on the next 7. Kathleen says, real fun. His kids adore him. Okay, that's good. 9, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Gwen says that's always good. All right, I'm going to take these outside just to let them cure fully. I've got a couple spots. I'm not sure I've been getting them enough UV light, so I'll set them outside so they can finish off before I sand them down, just to be on the safe side. Because I'm seeing more drips than I was expecting. Let's see, Kathleen says, yeah, and Aussie I know uses natural light to cure species. God only knows he has enough of it. Love the UV finishes. And Gwen says, boo, drips. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting him with the orbital sander again with the 400 grit, so that should let me take it down past the drips, and then now that I know what I'm doing a little better, the finish coat should be better. And Kathleen says, dude and his wife doesn't work full time. I'm gonna have to sit down for just a minute. Let's see, we're doing about an hour and a half. Yeah, this is going to take longer than I was expecting. I think what I'm going to have to do is dinner's coming up soon, and then I'm going to probably pause for that, and then I'll come back out. Probably won't start up the stream again, but I will take some decently high resolution photos and go ahead and post them to the page. I'll also I might do like a little quick short video of me putting together the bases and posting that as well. We'll have to see how it goes, but yeah, my back's giving me a bit of a rough time, so I'll probably go ahead and end the stream here. Catherine's question is, how have you been doing lately? I've actually, I think I'm at the point where I'm recovering strength again. I've got a grip strength dynamometer that I use, and that's been maxed out about 45. Last couple of days have been less than that. Upper 30s. I've gotten in the like 40 once. But I also started physical therapy, and I had that Friday, so it might be just be that I'm a little overworked and it's taken a bit to recover. So we'll have to see how it goes. If things don't improve as we're going along, I will probably have to do another run of prednisone zone, but at least it's not having to be continual. It looks like a 9 or 12-day runner seems to take care of it. And Catherine says, excellent. All right. Let me see who's available for redirect. Another window. We've got another new server, so we're up to 16:15. Almost out of the medieval period. All right. Why? Almost there. All right. Let's see. Add a redirect. Who's available? And I don't see anybody live, so I guess I'll go ahead and just end. Thanks everybody for coming by. I got some decent progress made. I'll keep working on it later on today, but I'm going to take breaks because I'm running out of energy. And Catherine says, thanks for streaming today. You're more than welcome. I'm going to try and get some more streaming done, I mean, more regular streaming. Oh, and the wood spheres arrived for the stops in the take-up reel. Perfect fit. Just need to box it in place and finish the wood. All right. As always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.